So you're a mother. So what do you think about motherhood today?
Um, I'm a mother of three, and I think it is a blessing that God gave us three children. I think motherhood is a joy. You know, there were definitely challenges raising our children, our adult children now, but for the most part, I think it was joyful. With its challenging, it was a learning experience. I grew in the process. So overall, I do think it was a wonderful experience, and I'm glad that I had opportunity to be and still be a mother. So that's what we're going to talk about today: motherhood today and yesterday. So I'm Donna,
And I will.
and this is Journey with Donna and Will. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button, like, and share. Thank you. Motherhood during the colonial period and the antebellum period, 1600s through the 1800s. That was during the agricultural period. There were families that had, you know, 12 children because, you know, the more hands they had to work in the fields were better.
Yeah, I imagine they needed many children to work the farm. I guess take care of their parents as they age.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there was they don't have health care. Didn't have health care the way we have it today. Long term care, that type of stuff. So yeah, I could see having lots of children just for, you know,
The type of environment
yeah.
during that time. And unfortunately, a lot of children did not make it. One out of four died before the age of 10. And also, adult lifespans were short during that time. So, the tasks that mothers had during that time were in the home because they took forever to do. You know, cooking, cleaning, you know, bathing the kids. The everyday things were done were not that easy to do, so they took a long time during
Yeah,
that
they didn't have the
period.
modern conveniences that we have, so I can imagine that they did take. They didn't
Yeah,
have electricity and running water, like you said, and
right.
just the ease of access to stuff. You know,
Yeah,
they had to milk the cow, and how did they
exactly.
preserve food? I mean, it was a lot
Right.
different. They didn't have
Ref-
refrigeration the way we have it. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So it was definitely a different environment. But things were tough for a lot of mothers, and it was extremely tough for those who were enslaved. There was forced motherhood after the 1809 when they no longer could import Africans for slavery. The purpose, they said, of mothers at that time was to breed, breastfeed, and provide labor. That was the role of the enslaved at that time. So, motherhood was hard for everyone during that period. It was extremely hard for the Africans and blacks that were enslaved at that time. So, motherhood during the early 1900s saw some improvements. The average number of children were between 5 and 8. Infant mortality declined slightly due to some improved efforts with the milk pasteurization. Maternal mortality was still an issue due to poorly trained medical practitioners. And the role of the mother changed. There were better amenities to do the housework, so that was done quicker. They had fewer children to take care of, and there was opportunities to get educated and skilled work outside of the home. So our grandmothers were born during the time period of 1895 and 1905. Motherhood lessons from our grandmothers included having a strong faith in God, good food, healthy food. They raised chickens, they grew their own vegetables and berries, education, hard work, and a good sense of humor. Motherhood in the late 1900s, the average number of children was 3 to 4, and this was the time period we were born. According to the CDC, Neonatal medicine helped infant mortality to decline substantially. Also, the life of the mother improved because there was a switch from home births to hospital births. And the role of the mother, there was better education, better health care, and affordable appliances. There was food options, quick meals, cold cereal, restaurants, fast food, and there was a lot more work outside of the home, like teachers, nurses, bookkeepers, secretaries, etc.
So, what did you learn from your mom?
I learned a lot of things from my mom. One of the things that I really admire about my mom was her honesty, her ability to deal with reality. She was very kind, but she was also no nonsense. She didn't allow us to feel sorry for ourselves. She was actionable, and she was very caring. You know, she was definitely a Christian who walked the walk that she led, and that's what I really admired about her. Her honesty and her sense of family and her ability to get things done are just a few of the things that I really admired about her, and hopefully I kind of took on some of those traits that she shared with me and her other children. So, what are some of the things that you learned from your mom?
Yeah, I learned a lot of things from my mom, but some of the things that stand out at the moment include family, importance of family, hard work, the value of education, and what it could do for you. And for example, of course, we're 60s babies. We were born right in the midst of civil rights, and things were changing. So my mom told me that she stressed education because the world was changing, and that types of opportunities will be opened up would require an education.
So, which TV mom represents your mom? Some options are
Harriet Winslow from Family Matters, Rainbow Johnson, more recent, Blackish, Rochelle.
from Everyone Hates Chris.
There's Vivian Banks from The Fresh Prince, Florida Evans from Good Times, Sarah Huxtables from The Cosby Show, Marion Cunningham from The Happy Day. They have some of them. None of them really like
Completely.
Say, yeah, completely reminds me of my mother. Maybe Florida Evans and maybe yeah, that may be the one that stands out for me on this list. But
Yeah. No, I would pick two. I would say Claire Huxtable because my mom was a professional and everything. But Rochelle of Everyone Hates Chris, there was always a scene where, you know, she was making dinner, the family was sitting down, and the other main thing is she liked these truffles, and my mom loves those truffles, so that always reminded me of my mom. So I would say a combination of those two.
whining or crying about something that maybe you wanted to do, you would ask your mom, why not? And basically, she laid down the law and said, because I said so. And
Because
that,
I said so.
and that was the end of it. So.
Mom would be disciplining us and the phone would ring. And, you know, she'd be laying us out. And when she'd get on the phone, it'd be, hello, this is the fair's resident, in such a polite manner. And it was like, how did that change so quickly? So,
Go get me a switch. Yeah, go get me a switch from the rose bush.
you think you're grown, you know, if you're that grown, you know, there's
Wait till your father gets home, get my switch. Or run away. She goes, tell me where you are when you get to where you're going. But then she had another one when if he said like, I'm gonna look for my real parents. She goes, well, when you find them, let me know because they owe me some money.
I am thankful that I'm a mother. I'm thankful for all the mothers that came before me. So, if you have any Mothers Be Like that we shared or anything that you want to share about motherhood, please leave in the comments below. Please share and like and subscribe to our channel. I'm Donna.
And I'm Will.
And this has been Journey with Donna and Will. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next episode, which will probably be fatherhood.